Maybe it got stuck on something.
Or it's all the way down there.
Because he fell down here, and...
Can't believe that we made it this far. Can't believe that.
Hey, how you doing? Katamari here. For a while growing up, it felt like the things that go bump in the night gained massive popularity. Kissing popularity, that is. You had people going through puberty wanting to kiss the minions of Satan like vampires.
Don't come to my house or else I'll suck your dick, blood.
Werewolves. Undead zombies. And the worst of them all. An obvious result of all of this was that more than ever, media was being made about these creatures. There's movies like Twilight, shows like Teen Wolf, and today's game, Vampire Reign. A game that I thought was mostly forgotten about until Boulder Punch dropped a video on it suddenly.
Oh, god damn it. God damn you.
Language?
Released in 2007 and 2008 to somewhat harsh reviews, Vampire Reign is yet another UTV project, this time developed by Artoon, a company that got sucked into AQ Interactive that follows the same pattern that El Shaddai did. I did a video on that, here it is, in case you want to check that out. The thing is, it's decent idea, bad gameplay, and yet a somewhat charming world. It's super linear, and for being a rip-off of Splinter Cell and Metal Gear, the stealth sucks. No, please. No, please! No, please! The gunplay feels super rigid, the audio mixing for some reason sucks donkey dick. The story is generic and predictable, but hey, what story during this era wasn't? And some levels deadass have cutscenes back to back. Like, you'll watch your character come out of a building, they let you play, you take 5 steps, and then you'll watch the characters have a conversation about something. The game will let you play for maybe about 3 seconds, let you kill a vampire, then you'll watch something else. You'll see. But I gotta be honest, the voice actors to me are somewhat charming, and the character designs are kinda cool. So, after hearing all of that, you may be saying, sounds like you don't like the game, sounds like you have a conflicted opinion. Why make a video on it then? Because I hate myself, but there are people who like me. This is a gift to a friend. Hopefully it's a good one. Alright, let's get into it. The game starts off with a random mountain range with a blonde girl tied up. Listen, it was the 1400s. The best entertainment around was seeing who could snipe rats off your dead grandfather with a rock and tying up children in the mountains. Maybe if you got off your damn phone, you'd get it. The sun rises, she tweaks out a bit and shows off some fangs. Okay, she's the vampire. She's like, oh! That's how I react when I see the sun too. I geek the fuck out.
It's been 800 years since I last met a vampire created by nature, not a bite. Do not fear me. I am like you, a natural vampire. What is your name, child?
Monique.
I guess natural vamps don't need to fear the sun. We cut to some government building with CSI-style high tech. Is Monique gonna be the one fucking us up? Is that why we met her? They're like, hey man, this
Colonel
is
Dixon, we have just received contact from the Advanced Recon Team located at Point E9, sir. They report that everything is set for the extermination team.
Where's the extermination team right now?
Approaching E9 at this very moment, sir. Their ETA is 2130.
What about the weather in the area?
Still raining, sir. Showers are expected to continue until tomorrow morning. I'm giving the extermination team the go-ahead. Sir, is the Nightwalker population really expected to exceed that of humans in 908 days?
Where did you hear that?
One of the lab boys, sir. He also said that if the growth went unchecked, 80 million people may be killed.
That's what happens when you let pencil pushers run a country. They did absolutely nothing, while Nightwalkers claimed victims every night.
I heard about your family, sir. I'm sorry.
So am I, son. So am I.
Is he gonna look out the window now? Classic. Classic. That's a classic move right there.
The people believe that the AIB represents the eyes and ears of the government. Even our commander-in-chief believes that we're the nation's watchdog. Well, guess what? The watchdog just grew a set of teeth. And the time has come to bite back.
Okay, so you are John Lloyd, the big fisher of the Nightwalker extermination team. BT dubs vamps are called vampires, but they're also called Nightwalkers. I don't know why. Anyways, you're a part of this elite team consisting of you, a rookie who's better typing out ASCII art of a gun rather than firing one. What happens when the Japanese devs saw Halle Berry and Catwoman, and a veteran in both killing vamps and humans, Harrison. I have no confidence in these people. I feel like we're all about to die. As you saw in them cutscenes, we're at point E9, a random urban city somewhere in the USA that is infested with vampires. We have a simple but soon to be difficult mission, killing a prime walker. In this game, prime walkers are the granddaddy of a bunch of vampires. If you kill the daddy of a granddaddy vamp, whoever they infected will die with them. Which, you know, has to fucking suck if you're like a peaceful vampire, right?
That's the sauce. Now what else do I need? Garlic? I won't be needing that.
No. Please, if you kill me, all of my children that I sired will go with me. I know they're vampires, but some of them are good people. Fathers, mothers, autistic dudes who took it way too seriously and picked up an accent.
Silly recipe website. You almost got. Oh god! Oh god! Oh Jesus Christ! Ah!
Mommy, look, that man's turning into a firework.
I just wanted my pasta.
Now, for plot reasons, killing a prime vamp requires two teams, okay? There's us, the extermination team, and then the advanced team, who sets shit up for us with hidden ammo, weapons, and information on the vampires. At least, that's what I tell myself when I find a random rifle just sitting on top of a dumpster. But the advanced team isn't responding, so first things first, before we kill any vampires, we gotta go find them. We go through a quick tutorial with Hanson, and this is where some of you may notice some Splinter Cell type action going on. Don't get me wrong, this alone can't call the game a ripoff, but this is...
Okay, so the game's got night vision like Splinter Cell. That's not a rip-off. Totally.
Sure, that would be a good point if it weren't for the fact that there is never a time in this game where it's dark enough to justify the night vision. The game is always, and I'm not joking, always bright enough for you to see without the night vision. It really just feels like the devs were in a meeting being like, okay, so we've got the movement down. What else from these very popular games should we put in?
Oh, I know, sir. The night vision is iconic in Splinter Cell. Let's include that.
Good idea. Should we make the areas dark?
Fuck no.
Harrison comes upon some crude graffiti. That looks like a dick and balls.
Blood. The rain would have washed it away.
Yeah, but the blood's been mixed with a hardener.
Hardener? What kind of hardener?
Do you really want to know?
No, I guess not. I'm more interested in what this drawing means.
That means
These
cock
markings,
and balls, dude.
They look...
No, pass me. That's the sun and moon. Apparently. I don't know, man. Even watching the footage back for writing this script, I still can't see it. But then again...
If you look hard enough, like really, really hard, you'll find a dick pretty much everywhere.
So maybe it's just my childish mind. We meet up with Kelly and then we explore the sewer. I'm like a fucking caterpillar, dude. Yeah, get a good whiff of the commander's ass. Damn!
Forget it. Nothing can save her now.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, as goofy as it was, like, to see her get dragged away, her getting dragged up that fucking thing, that was actually kind of terrifying. We get out of the sewer after watching Mary Jane get duende'd away and meet up again with Kelly. We still haven't found the Game Boy Advance theme, but the Colonel, you know, this guy, calls us and tells us 3 things. Number 1, he's in charge now. Number 2, he's got a quote-unquote unmanned probe up in the sky, scanning for the advanced team, but for now, we're on our own. And last, number 3, he wants us to go to some random cell tower and destroy it, presumably to get rid of all that government 5G radiation. What's this? 5G radiation isn't real? Oh, really? Then explain my sudden carnal desires for both barbecue ribs and supple man lips. Checkmate, liberal. Now, remember what I said about kissing popularity?
Oh, is this a romantic spot you were talking about?
Is that fucking Myrrh?
Hey, what's wrong with you? What are you? No, stay away from me!
Myrrh is the biggest loser, and for tonight's punishment, he's gonna get diddled by this vampire. Damn. Still feel like getting your smooch on?
Jackpot!
Vampires in this game don't follow the fantasy rules like Elder Scrolls where they transform into a bat creature. And they don't strictly follow the smoochin' type rules like in Twilight where they get all glittery in the sun. Several times when I was showing off this game to my friends, I kept messing up and calling the vamps zombies. Because, well, look at this fucking thing. Look at the way it's standing. That's not a vamp, that's a zombie. Maybe that's why they call them night walkers. Now, usually, in stealth games like these, they allow you to knock out or kill the patrols. For right now, Vampire Reign ain't that game. It'll be that game later on when we get what's called a UV knife. But for right now, the game really wants us to just stealth it out, and to the game's credit, or maybe discredit, you decide, the game is super forgiving with the stealth. When it feels like it, that is. There were several times in my playthrough where a vamp would lock eyes with me, but unless I was staring it right in its face, or if I accidentally, I don't know, touched its ass, I copped a feel, vamps for the most part would not care if I'm in their vision for like 2 seconds. And if I do aggro the vamps, well, it's game over. Literally. It was comical to see Lloyd get 2 hit by a vamp after getting caught because he has the ragdoll physics of Gmod. Now, they try to add things like humans or birds to act like noisemakers, trying to force you to either find a way around or to spend a bullet to get past. But as far as I remember, humans never made me get caught by the vamps, and birds were super rare. Rather than stealth, it kind of felt like a, I don't know, tactical climbing puzzle sometimes. How do I climb the environment around me so that Nosferatu over here doesn't tear out my throat? Sometimes this was engaging. Most of the time it was just okay. Boring because the game forces you to take one route only that the devs really want you to take. But again, it's okay. It's a good thing that this game is short, right? It doesn't overstay its welcome. Whew, oh boy. Anyways, back on track. We all regroup before the comm facility we're meant to take out. Hansen gives us a device and a gun, and we get a little bit of lore.
I hate rain.
We're lucky to have it. The stuff is supposed to dampen a Nightwalker's senses.
Oh.
Without the rain, they'd find us in a sec and make mincemeat out of us.
That
With
makes
all those
sense.
Nightwalkers around, I'm surprised anyone in the city is alive.
Humans born in a city taken by Nightwalkers have left, but they always return. They return usually with a spouse they met elsewhere. Sometimes they've got kids.
Jeez. What makes them do it?
Some say it's a smell. A sweet and subtle odor that permeates a city occupied by Nightwalkers. I've heard that anybody raised with that odor can't resist being away from it.
If there is such an aroma, I've never noticed it.
Hey!
What was that? Fucking hey! We get attacked by a vamp, we kill it, and it's here we're shown that when they die, they melt, Wicked Witch style. The vamps usually melt? I don't know. So Dixon is kind of being a stick up our ass and forces me, the big fisher, to go in alone to sabotage the vamp's comm facility. Which I think now is the best time to show off this. You know how we just killed a vampire? We had help. Watch how we kill a vamp solo. That's right, you didn't see that wrong. It takes one whole mag to kill a vampire. Obviously, this is to make you kind of cautious and wary about trying to kill vamps willy-nilly, but when we compare to other weapons later on, it makes this whole thing feel a bit silly. We'll get there when we get there. Bro, who is out here leaving all these fucking guns? I get that it's America, but come on. This is irresponsible. Haven't y'all heard of gun safes? Are the vampires just they're like, really? Now hold on, now I'm thinking about it. Why the fuck? This is like a Nightwalker vampire infested city. Unless you're gonna tell me that the government left the guns. You're like, oh, specific weapons can kill vampires. You can't kill them with like regular weapons. So we need Nightwalker, anti-Nightwalker weapons. Why the fuck are the vampires just leaving anti-Nightwalker shit around for me to pick up? What the fuck? Whatever, who cares? That's just weird. It's a little weird. Oh.
Do you see the comm facility?
Yeah. It's going to be tough getting there, though.
I climbed some buildings to get where I need to, and this is where I have another complaint. I blame immersive sims like Deus Ex or Dishonored for making me have this obsession with feeling like I have this need, this absolute need to have total freedom in games like this where I can take any route I want, or at least I can find more than one. But when I get, yelled at for trying to trespass beyond the invisible wall,
stick with the mission, please.
Shut up. In a city that, you've got me trapped in, you're making me climb all bunch of shit, well, that kind of irks me. Especially when your nose even breathes a tiny bit of the forbidden air. The laws that be get scared and yell at you. That's really annoying. But hey, I'll be the first to admit that although I think it's ugly, I sometimes do need that yellow tape or paint in games, specifically pointing out where to go. Anyway, we fried a comm facility, and then I spent something like 5 minutes trying to get this medal from this vampire like I was a local crackhead trying to steal from a juiced up, roided out Olympian athlete. As you can tell, this ended badly for me every time. Damn, I really want that medal. I really want that medal. Until I finally connected my brain into its socket and figured it out. For my country. After that, we get jumped by the local Unga Bunga vamps who are faced with the humble champion of gunpowder trapped in a brass cage. We all get back in our pizza deliver man van, and the colonel tells us that he's found the advanced team's van. It's parked in a random garage, but we'll have to go in ourselves to see if they're still fellas or if they got lethal vamp fellatioed. Lloyd volunteers to go it alone, and the rest of the team chill at the pizza deliver man van. Alright, let's get it. My roommate got me pupusas and some strawberry lemonade. Right now, life's good. Let's get it. Gonna get this gun that somebody fucking left. Yup. What's going on? Nothing. Gonna go back down. Alright.
Who's there?
Oh shit. Bro didn't hear me making all these climbing noises and walking on the fucking... Where's he at? Where's his bitch ass at? Ooh, shit. Buddy must be blind. Buddy must be blind. We're about to get the drop on this motherfucker, man. Ooh! Hmm? Oh, shit! Game over. Okay. The game tries its hardest to be scary. Really don't. Oh, shit. I make my way to the garage, and Hanson the tech nerd warns us that we should not touch the garage shutter doors yet because it'll trip an alarm. Okay? So, to disable the alarm, we gotta... Body's fucking huge. We gotta go to the building that the security company is in. I get in, turn off the security, get out. Now, I want to finally talk about the detection effect. Every stealth game's got one. Metal Gear has. Dishonored makes my artery-clogged heart skip a beat with. And Vampire Rain has angry eyes flash on screen with a fucking sound effect that goes boop, 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 boop.
Don't let the Nightwalkers see you. Hide!
I don't even... What the fuck? As far as stealth games go, it's pretty run-of-the-mill for being detected, and that's fine. But when you make the whole effect go on and then say in the tutorial, this is Lloyd feeling the vampire's evil aura, but it can be triggered by regular humans seeing him, I start scratching my big-ass forehead and start thinking, were the devs just too lazy to take off their vampire eyes for human NPCs? Or does Lloyd genuinely feel murderous, blood-sucking intent from random everyday schmoes who see a weird guy in black latex tactical gear skulking around in the middle of the night? Honestly, I'm gonna lie to myself and say it's a second. I didn't realize it at the time, but the advanced van, the Advan if you would, is said to have its engine dead, but somehow we got it from the garage to out here. I know they could have probably put it into neutral and then pushed it out here. We're not even in the garage. In fact, there's a parking area garage we'll walk into later. Why put it here? It doesn't make sense if you think about it too much, just like everything else in my life. Hanson radios in and warns us that there are a bunch of vamps coming our way.
Captain? Yeah, Hanson. What's up?
The unmanned probe has detected several unknown contacts heading your way.
Is it the advanced team?
I'm not picking up any IFF transponder signals.
Nightwalkers?
Jeez, they just left over a 15-foot wall. I think Kelly's right. Those are Nightwalkers heading your way. I'm sending you their positions.
You think the Nightwalkers are looking for the advanced team's command vehicle?
No, their movement is too random. But the way they're moving, it won't be long before they stumble on it.
Maybe we should hide.
No. Once they find this vehicle, they'll get suspicious and start combing the area. That leaves us with just one option. We're going to have to take out these Nightwalkers.
Now, seeing what they've done to me...
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
You would think that everyone in this van would agree that we should hide in the van. Maybe in a dumpster. Or we should start running. But our fearless leader, no, not him, Harrison decides he doesn't want to hide or run. Harrison wants to stand his ground like a true American, which I would totally be down with if it wasn't for the fact that, again, you need to dump one, count it, one mag to kill just one, count it again, one vamp. What I didn't know though is that the game would give me a sniper that one hits vampires. But there's still something to be made fun of here. Have you ever played Sniper Elite? Hell, have you ever played any game with a sniper rifle ever? You know how when you shoot an enemy next to another, the other guy will obviously react to his buddy getting killed? Well, that's bullshit in Vampire Reign. They don't give a fuck. The virus makes the vamp stupid, I guess. You can shoot a dude who's talking to someone and the other guy will just fucking look around and then go back to business a la Elder Scrolls Must Have Been the Wind. Anyways, we kill a bunch of vamps and then we go to the parking garage I was talking about earlier and kill some more. Side note, I think maybe this is the one thing I think the devs really wanted to steal from Metal Gear, but they did it weird to me. You'll be in the same room as someone and when they talk to you, they'll mark it as a call and just have this flashing on screen.
All clear?
What do you mean like call? Bro, we're all here. You don't need to call.
I'm still breathing.
Is that just the game's way of saying like, hey, by the way, a conversation's about to happen?
I don't like this. We're too exposed. These two vehicles stick out like a sore thumb. We'll have to move them to someplace safe.
To me, it feels weird and silly. Anyways, after the garage shootout, we check the computer in the ad van, and it shows that 2 of the advanced team are alive, but they're slowly fading out.
Hanson, did you check if that vehicle's computer is on the advanced recon team?
Doing it right now, sir. Got it. According to the computer, there are only 2 survivors.
Only 2 out of an entire squad?
What about the status of the survivors?
Body temperatures and pulses are deteriorating. Both of them are fading fast. They'll be
That
lucky if
means
they
they
can hold on for
got
another hour.
bit.
I'm transmitting their positions to you right now.
Bro, why
the
are we
signal is
rescuing
weak.
them?
I can only get an approximate range.
Eric? Okay, listen up. We're going after the survivors. Attach the transmitter onto any corpses of the advanced team you run into along the way. It could be a real headache if they find any more bodies.
The weird thing here I noticed while rewatching my footage is that Harrison's line of "Eric, huh?" is in quotes, but literally they never do this with normal dialogue both before and after this moment. So that's weird. Sure, they'll use it later, but that's for like specific terms like the cycle of the full sun or full moon or whatever. Anyways, we find out that the vamps like to kill like the fucking cartels. After finding the initial bodies, we gotta find the rest. All it is more of the same. Mutilated soldiers with pipes up their asses and out their mouths. But we do catch this weird little girl just on this rooftop with a music box being all creepy and shit. Now, throughout my playthrough, I kept thinking that this girl was the same as this girl. But obviously, when you put them next to each other, they're not. This little creep is important to the story, kinda. So we'll talk about her later when we get to the end. After finding the last body, Hansen lets us know that the captain of the advance team is still alive. So we go talk to him, but
gonna be torn limb from limb. Oh, nope, he's important. They gave him like a detailed face. I still think they're gonna kill him.
Yeah, Hank. I'm fine.
Well then, let's head over to my command vehicle. You can fill us in on what happened to your team.
Not even we'll patch you up. Not even like, did you get bit? Yeah, I knew it. Well, I didn't say, I thought he was gonna be dead already, but this was like the second fucking option. Damn, I wish they went down that easy. Yeah, good thing she was ready. Because the two dudes were like, bro, my bro being a vampire?
Your pulse and temp hit rock bottom. If you were human, you never could have walked. Forget standing on your own.
Captain.
Why didn't you do it then?
He was a good friend. A good husband with a lovely wife waiting for him at home.
The wife was me.
Oh no, the captain was a vamp. Ooh. Harrison is bummed out. I personally don't care, even after reading their backstories. You'll see that at the end of the video. I do have to give the devs props for making a whole character model for a guy that is only in the game story for maybe like, what, 10 seconds, and then never using it again. Maybe they use it in the multiplayer, now that I'm thinking about it. So one half of the let's fucking kill some vampire squad is dead. Now, the smart thing to do would be to just leave, but this is a story about a government shadow organization, so of course we can't do the smart thing, or we would all end up as funny looking sludge somewhere in Honduras. The Colonel sticks his authority right up our ass and demands that we go track down the black box that the advance team left behind, so we can learn if they knew anything we don't. We find the guy who has our black box. He walks into this building and...
Oh, I thought that was a vampire.
And he's dead. This random guy in the middle of the night picks up a random object and dies because of it. Moral of the story, if you're gonna pick up anything in the middle of the night while you're just walking around, stay strapped or get clapped. So the black box ain't here, it's over here in a warehouse building. But before we get there, let me show you an ancient technique that I used against a vampire. Ring around the rosy.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Fat fucking. Ooh. Ooh. He leaping. He leaping. Leapfrog. Ooh. The unmatched power of walking around a fucking building. Oh my god, I am all powerful. I am almighty. The unfucking matched power. The unfucking matched power. Oh shit. Oh shit, I was talking too much shit.
Ring around the rosy, hereinafter referred to as Ratr, R-A-T-R, was so powerful that it even allowed me to skip to the next checkpoint.
Where am I? Where the fuck is this? I don't recognize this.
Speedrunning community, get on this shit. There's a lot of vamps around and...
Harrison to Lloyd, you got a minute?
What is it?
What would you say our odds of survival are? You see, I promised my kid I'd take him to a football.
Can we do this later? I'm kind of busy right now.
Oh no.
Woo! God damn it, Harrison!
I wanna kill him real bad. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him real bad. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh no.
After feeling like the game was making me feel crazy, like a gaslighting competition with M. Night Shyamalan fans, we finally make it inside the warehouse where the black box is. We gotta play Guess Who with the shitty pixelated Instagram meme page picture Hansen's given us. All I can tell is, the guy's definitely not black. While sneaking around and making sure the vampires don't gape my hole, Hansen's pic gets more and more pixels until I can finally tell it's probably this guy who looks like he got his scar from a Party City costume. We kill him, well, not before a vamp rips my throat out.
Smell like bitch in here! Oh, y'all smell like bitch to me!
And then we commit one of the most heinous crimes imaginable. Trigger warning. Operating a forklift without a license.
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Okay, time's up.
Back in the van, we listen to the last words of the advance team who was killed by their commander.
I've located the spot where the advance team stored the ammo and weapons. I've also learned the advance team died at the hands of their leader, Eric Russell. He was attacked by a Nightwalker just before we arrived here. Normally, transformation into a Nightwalker takes time, but Russell's change was quick.
Oh dear God! Oh, the humanity! Eric's body is twinkling like diamonds, his nipples like tiny neutron stars. He's so sexy, even while he's ripping us apart. Wait, my fear. It's being replaced by aroused. My cock! My cock! Oh, my throat. Go.
Jeez, these screams are gonna give me nightmares for weeks.
We also hear that there's some other person there that we don't recognize. They mentioned that sun and moon thing. Oh, and we now know where the advanced team stored their ammo and weapons. I guess maybe the humble dumpster rifle was a gift by the homeless. Hey, enjoying the video so far? I hope so. If you want, leave a like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell. Okay, back to the video where the man himself was watching the game. Really? Really? He's looking right at me! He's like, I know you're there. I know. Is this guy human? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
Oh, and it's got like a little death animation for it too.
Oh, dude, every time every time you die to the vampires, that happens. It doesn't matter what kind of vampire it is, they all do the same animation.
That's like fucking Batman Arkham, where every time you die, the villains like come up to you and
well,
like,
I didn't.
the bat couldn't withstand me.
So, for plot reasons, we need the ammo and weapons the advanced team left behind if we're gonna kill a prime vamp. That's why we're in this wannabe Resident Evil 1 mansion. Can I open this? Nope. That's the other thing that fucking annoys me about this shit, is they'll put on the mini-map. Oh. That was locked. That was locked. And now they're saying, no, it fell over. Nuh-uh.
Aura knocked that door over.
We see the little girl that is not Monique. Okay, just so we're all straight. She's just walking around. They try to be creepy with her, and then she's just gone. Kind of like Fear in Half-Life, this little girl is always just popping around places, and you can just sometimes spot her trying to be sneaky. Now, are you ready for the world's best voice acting?
I love the night.
Vampires if they drink lead instead of blood.
The night air is heavy and sweet.
But I hate the rain.
The rain will eventually stop.
The night will eventually become day.
What the fuck?
What kind of dialogue is that bullshit? Man, kill him for that, man. Please kill
I don't have
him.
enough ammo. You, like, legit, I have like a rifle. It takes one whole mag to kill one vampire.
Oh, that sounds like ass.
They're repeating themselves. Oh shit. We finally make it to the weapons, and that's it. This is like a rifle case. Am I tripping? Am I being insane here? You can't fucking tell me this is all the ammo and weapons the advanced team left behind. I've shown you that you need to either mag dump a vampire or use something powerful like a sniper. There's no fucking way. Anyways, the thing in the gun case wasn't a rifle, but instead the Bellamy shotgun. It gets its name mentioned because this thing fucks no consent.
All you need to do is be close and boom, dead vamps. Well, most of the time. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! You useless bitch. Now it's time for the prime vamp to show up. Are you sitting? Edward Van Dyke, or as a buddy called him, Andrew Tate Upgraded.
Oh my god, I thought that said inflate the Prime Walker's lair. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
This shit got freaky! Before we kill ATU, that's Andrew Tate Upgraded, also known as UAT, Ultimate Andrew Tate, we must suffer me being stupid. I spent what must have been like 10 or 5 or maybe an hour, who knows, wondering where to go when the solution was to just hop this fence. Now, in my defense, this is the only fence that you can hop over. In the time it took to fucking find out I'm stupid, me and my buddies were basically hosts of the world's most boring podcast.
We're not getting through this way. It
Dude,
looks
that
like we'll
looks
have to
straight
go
up
around.
like the fucking sewer from Metal Gear Rising.
Is it?
I mean, it probably isn't, but I mean, it just looks really similar from like my fucking memory. Like, it looks really similar to how it is in that game.
I'll probably have to look
Like,
at it.
people when they see a sewer.
More Nightwalkers.
But after that, we enter the sewers to travel towards where the prime vamp is at. We kill some people, I do something that will get me cancelled on Twitter 3 years from now.
Come here, baby girl. Come here.
Okay, I should stop looking. Oh, my bad. The way
Come
this
here,
game
baby.
controls. He was like, I'm getting Splinter Cell from it.
Get that key somehow.
We'll just call it Splinter Gear or some shit. Metal Splinter. Metal Cell.
Any scream made by a Nightwalker when you kill it could alert the other Nightwalkers in the vicinity. The best way to avoid that is to sneak up behind your intent and take it out with your ultraviolet blade.
What the fuck? I'm not pressing X.
However,
He's interrupting
keep in mind
himself.
that the blade can only be used for a given number of times. Use it only when necessary.
That was strange. That was real weird. What the fuck is that guy doing up there? He's just mad chilling. After killing the vamps, we get a key card that we use to get into a nightclub. Side note, there's always something charming about these mediocre games having moments like this. I don't know, it feels the same as watching a filler episode in an anime.
Because I seem to remember it was you had to keep both of your
Man, I wish I had friends.
I'm a freak. I like that Biden shit.
It's the Prime Walker.
Hold your fire. There's too many of them.
Oh shit! I didn't realize he activated that.
You almost bought it, Hanson. What are you doing here?
I ran an acoustical analysis and verified that this building is soundproof.
I don't know why, but every time there's like media revolving
They probably
vampires,
want to
they
make
have
sure
to
nobody
sneak
hears
in
the
like a
screams of the
nightclub.
victims.
I thought you'd like to know that any gunfire won't be heard outside this building.
You came all the way to tell us that?
He's smiling like he did a good job.
Okay, thanks, Hanson. Now get back to your post. Come on, let's go.
I don't know why they keep pulling out them pistols. So we open up the sprinklers. My game crashes. So we open up the sprinklers again, and we finally do the boss fight with Van Dyke. There's really nothing of note here. It's just leading him to these mines that make him take damage, and then a random second phase. The only thing I should say is that for whatever reason, it is really apparent here that in this game, vamp screams are like bit crunched or whatever. It sounds horrible whenever they scream. It deadass makes boss fights both annoying to sit through, but hilarious to watch. I think he stepped on a UV thing, maybe. I have no fucking idea, actually. This is Andrew Tate after they arrest him. Compressed.mp3. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Big!
After killing Vamp Tate, we learned that there's more than one Prime Vamp. No duh, we're on mission 8 out of 24. And the Colonel calls in demanding that we kill every Prime Vamp in the city. Right now, Kelly is following a Vamp that we hope will lead us to another Prime Vamp. Speaking of Prime Vamps, say hello to Nemesis Ripoff, Fan Service Felicia, and Generic White Man Villain. These three are the Prime Vamps for the city. Well, it was 4, but...
Chess teaches you everything you need to know about life. You're the king, you've got all the pieces around you, you've got your queen, your most...
Once we kill these monsters, the city will be vamp-free. The tall Nemesis ripoff walks away as we try to regroup with Kelly.
Straight up
You're
lying,
just...
Happy.
You know I was looking.
I quickly ask my friends what they think the infamous symbol looks like.
Damn it! Look at that symbol. What does that look like to you? We're gonna take a survey with everyone.
Kelly,
What does that
to
look
the
like to
building,
you?
but the door is locked.
A circumcision gone wrong.
I'm sure I left it open when I came in.
Okay, TF2, what do you think that looks like?
Damn. Lloyd, go around and try to make your way to Kelly. I'll see what I can do with this door.
Huh.
Speak your mind.
It could also be a man with 3 fingers trying to write do.
What?
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say
Actually,
the game says this is supposed to be the sun and moon. Do you
Why
get
does the sun and moon have a stick in the middle?
I don't know. I was joking with Shrimp that the first time I saw it, I said that's a cock and balls. And, you know, I wasn't trying to be funny. That's legit what it looks like to me.
Oh yeah, no shit.
We kill a vampire on the roof, and then my friends were forced to see me die by way of Gary's mod Ragdoll.
And then he proceeded to piss on that gem.
Captain! Well then.
No, that's not how you died. That's not how you died. Your corpse flopped over like it was Gary's mod. That's not how you died.
I get punished for harassing a civilian.
Or a tramp stamp would be, and they just fall over.
Why the fuck did the quote-unquote vampires not go after that guy, bro?
I don't know. Oh! Oh! I thought that was a huge... I should have looked at him. That's my fault.
And my buddy, TF2 Gamer, brought up a good point. We saw in the intro for this game that the vamps eat whoever, whenever. Hell, even getting to this point, they've killed, and I assume, eaten soldiers and civilians before. But when it comes to the randos walking around, these vamps turn their nose up at it like fancy bougie people getting offered up a Big Mac. I guess Lloyd and the rest of the team must have the equivalent of ambrosia or something in their blood.
Oh, they will. They've been waiting to get a piece of me for 15 years. Come and get it, boys.
I suffer for a while, and the golden question gets asked again.
Yeah. I don't know why they
Are you even playing this game?
I made this for you! I did! Because I love you!
And despite making this for my friends, most of them at one point were also trashing the game and saying to play something else like Splinter Cell.
Target's holding position.
Okay, Kelly. Be very careful.
I think I need to see you play Splinter Cells now. This is ass.
But back to the game and its story. So after following Kelly, who is following a vamp, she gets abducted by vamps driving the crack mobile. I mean, look at this thing. It's like the paint has open sores on it. Anyway, we don't even see Kelly struggle. The door just opens and she gets sucked in.
Get to her, she's gonna be dead.
Oh my god, they're gonna jump her!
Yeah, they just kidnapped her, bro.
There was no struggle or nothing. They just opened their door and she got sucked in. Oh, that's the emulation.
Visual bug.
Don't you know vampire cars are black holes? That's common knowledge.
This game's trying to say a lot of things.
What pizza delivery van looks like that, bro?
So using the power of technology, Hanson here tracks Kelly to a construction site where we to a construction site where we find Kelly's transmitter. But not Kelly. Conveniently though, two vamp head honchos come out talking about how they moved Kelly to a building. Now, all we need to do is follow this guy where we learn that vamps are apparently just like gamers. They are oblivious to things above them. So we hitch a ride on this truck to... Wowie zowie! Her upper arms are showing! Sorry. So Kelly is in this building because the vamps are trying to interrogate her. And here's a great example of how, in my opinion, dog shit the stealth is. I had to basically throw my head into the wall, dying over and over to vamps, until, out of boredom, I figured out the solution was to hide under this table. Now mind you, this would be obvious in every other stealth game, but here, this is the only time, counted, the only fucking time that you'll hide under a table in the whole game. So how they expected anyone to figure this out organically is beyond me. I feel like the AI in those YouTube videos. You know, making a computer learn how to walk. How many generations until this AI learns how to escape this room? How long until the AI gets me a fucking beer from the fridge, the useless twat?
In high school. Somehow that's how I got a girlfriend.
How fast you lose her.
Yeah, it was like a month relationship.
After we rescue Kelly, this is a good moment to show another bad thing. Remember when I said sometimes the game just has too many cutscenes, cutaways, whatever? Here it is, unedited.
Hanson here, standing by with a command vehicle at the extraction point. Please verify the vehicle's location on your radar. The command vehicle is located on an
them yesterday. They're honestly not that bad.
I think Tobuscus would just say it with the hard R anyways. So.
You're right.
I'll see you soon.
With the way he's
Yeah,
posting,
and
yeah.
With the high notes too and everything. Like he'll say it in rhythm.
Dude, they made me
no,
think I
fuck
could climb
you.
up that. That's fucking crazy. Can I jump across from like here? Okay. Well,
What the fuck is it?
Come on.
What the fuck is this Captain America ass music, bro?
You're supposed to feel
Dude, you're
inspired.
saving
They
America.
cut it away. They cut it away too. They were like, feel inspired. Okay, now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Why wasn't that just a fucking cutscene?
Oh my god, this game is cutscenes.
I don't
That
even get
literally-
the point of that one. Oh, they're doing it again? Okay, that was cutting away.
That literally could have been a fucking cutscene. That entire thing could have been a cutscene. That was like 2 seconds of gameplay.
Kelly shows off her supposed attacker. And then we have a Lloyd flashback to the time he survived a vamp attack. Here we see Lloyd sneaking through a destroyed lab where he sees that weird girl for the first time. And Rip-Off Nemesis jumps down from the rafters and Lloyd just shoots him. Now, the way they presented this made me think in the moment that this was one of those cinematic moments where everything is happening super fast and triggers are pulled based off a split-second decision. But no, Lloyd just stares this guy in the face and Nemesis narrows his eyes like he's wondering if Lloyd's gonna do it.
Boo! Did I get you? It's just a prank, bro. Look, there's the camera. Oh god! My eye!
And that's how Nemesis got his scar. So it's like Nemesis hates Lloyd for shooting him in the head, and Lloyd hates Nemesis for killing his whole squad. I mean, fair enough, but maybe it was the fact that I had my friends in my ears basically confirming my thoughts that the game, both gameplay and story, was ass, or maybe it's the weird way they present it, but I found myself not really caring one damn bit about this backstory. Anyways, Lloyd expo dumps about the whole squad getting killed thing, and that during the incident a Dr. Ernst Foley was kidnapped by the vamps. Why? I don't know, but now I can tell you that this weird little girl that I'm sure has some sort of fetal alcohol syndrome is Dr. Foley's daughter. You may be wondering about the fact that she looks exactly the same 5 years later, like she didn't age. Start thinking about it, because later we're gonna focus on that fact. It's really obvious. But for now, we gotta go rescue this doctor who's popped up 5 years later because the Colonel wants us to. I'll just cut to the chase. We get to the doctor and surprise, he's not actually in this warehouse looking area, but his weird ass daughter is. So yeah, fuck me.
Man, I was just joking, bro. I wasn't being serious. They actually just did say "fuck you."
Oh no. She's gonna blow! Now forgive me if other games do this a lot, and it's not as much of a poach as I think it is, but it feels like the devs saw Fear 1's Alma and Half-Life 1's G-Man and was like, dude, we could do that. It'd be so easy, but also so spooky.
Oh,
To pad out the game, these assholes forced me to get into this building where they pranked me. Just, you know, just in case you fucked up and killed too many.
Oh, hey, random knife on the ground.
Who's there?
Like looking
You're
at a penny.
lying. Somebody put a fucking bucket.
Bro, hey, no way they pranked you.
They pranked my
It must have been the win.
It must have been the win. And I get revenge by making sure this hard-working security guy never goes home to his elderly Australian shepherd dog. Old Ty Rogue will never know why his master never came home. And honestly, good. Fuck him. So we finally get to the doctor after doing a whole bunch of bullshit, and he begins explaining what Nightwalkers are.
So you're saying they're not vampires?
Well, the doctor was about to say, but then we get interrupted by the Nightwalkers. Speak of the devil, huh?
Nightwalkers attack humans
Yeah.
to create more.
Yeah, so it turns out...
Second,
well, the girl in particular that he's trying to find, the murderer who killed her, she has insane lore. She's 17, and she just has the most extensive double life. It is fucking insane. And there's like so many, like, it's hard to figure out who the...
And guess what? As far as I know, his answer as to what the vamps actually are will never be known except to whoever wrote this shit. What a tragedy! We'll never know what he could have said. Given these two conditions, there's only one possible conclusion. The Nightwalkers are homeless people who have had enough. Are people taking super zombie steroids? Are people made of fungus? Or giant body pillows come to life after one too many wanks? The Nightwalkers are just lonely people who don't know how to flirt. So we escort the doctor into the underground and get jumped by...
Well, there are lights.
The Bloods! I fuck up and let Kelly die, which shows off the only other game over animation I ever saw where someone other than Lloyd got ate. Suddenly, the doctor, while doing the autism T-Rex thing, no hate, I do it too, says, oopsie daisy, I forgot the research on Nightwalkers. You gotta go get it. So we backtrack to a room we already were in, and I grab the disc, but not before getting my neck torn out because this game's stealth fucking sucks. After getting the disc, the group calls in and tells us that they are surrounded by the vamps. So the game makes us snipe the vamps, kind of reminiscent of like those Call of Duty sections where you have to cover people moving from place to place with like Overwatch. It's simple enough when I'm not getting jumped by all of the annual Transylvania Vampire Convention. And when I'm not killing myself to make my friends laugh.
The same one sound effect reused over time.
Captain, all targets have been eliminated.
I think it's the same. I gotta kill like a female vampire to see if it's the same thing. I think it is.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I remember it being the same thing.
Lloyd, get down here. I jump off and kill myself.
This game's so fucking stupid.
No! Oh my god!
That was not worth it.
That was not worth it. I thought that was the checkpoint right there. That's the only reason I did it. Oh my god.
Bro, this shit cooked.
After this, the game fucks me. You're learning. Now you're getting it. I almost fucked myself. Oh my fucking god.
No way. It's gonna end, and he's gonna turn around and kill you.
I would be so
I've
fucking
pinpointed
mad.
the parent walker's location. I'm sending the location coordinates.
Be careful.
The parent walker is this white guy. No, no, please. No, please! No, please! I fucked the game. It would be so easy.
Do it, do it, do it.
Why is there blood? It's not like you're bleeding out.
I don't know. That's his blood.
The game fucks me again.
Nope.
He just fucking crumpled over. They die like fucking Gmod NPCs. Like,
Now that's a great way to put it, actually.
is this made with the Source Engine or some shit? Because it feels like it.
We get the doctor to the van, and then Nemesis, his name's James, by the way, shows up. And let me prepare you. The audio mixing for this boss, I don't even know if mixing's the right word. Whatever it is, fucking sucks. Listen to this.
What did he do?
He
Like,
wants
what
me.
did the nerd do?
This is for not liking the...
Mind if I ask you to back me up?
So this is the one that wiped out your entire squad.
The mic peaks too. You could just hear it.
Go for it.
So
I don't get why like one of them sounded normal and the other one sounds super fucking crunch. Like that
Why
sounds like
specifically
shit.
is it like? Why specifically is it that the bosses just have super fucking crunched MP3 fucking?
Mind you, at this point, I'm definitely not taking the game serious at all, but seeing this guy climb around like Spider-Man while laughing like that is just goofy. Anyways, I'll save you the rigmarole. We run around this warehouse and trap James under a shipping container and then kill him. It feels like they wanted this to be like a big moment, like killing Dowd in Dishonored or throwing the knife at that guy in MW2, but this was whatever, to be honest.
Something funny.
I hoped I had the fucking sniper rifle. Whatever, I could still do it. 360. He's geeking.
25 days with no Fent.
They bring up the Nightwalker theory the doctor said earlier, and hey, maybe I was wrong. Maybe they do say what Nightwalkers...
Yes, there's only one possible conclusion.
I got my
He looks more like a vampire than the
But I haven't come up with a
vampires.
suitable answer. Don't you need one more condition to arrive at your
That
conclusion?
would actually be a good twist.
Yes, as I mentioned, it's only a theory. It's too early to make any definite conclusion.
Oh, god damn it! So after they escort the doctor to the government, the Colonel demands that we go get the suddenly important data disk that suddenly exists from the advanced team. Reminder, the advanced team was the second team of humans who died in this fuck-ass city. Anyways, we go out into the boonies where I get stuck for 20 minutes because I didn't know you had to open up this locker. And then I got stuck for 20 more minutes again because maybe I'm dumb and maybe the game sucks. I don't fucking know. But after Harrison asks for help, we climb our way to him. We get boosted up to a ledge, something that The Last of Us would shamelessly rip off 6 years later. And then we mercilessly kill several people on the road. We tell the Colonel we got the disc.
What's that smell?
Hanson, activate the explosive detection sensors.
Wow, we've got bombs. This is also how I learned that you can smell C4. Who knew a low-budget game from 2007 would actually teach me something? So, I run around and disarm these bombs. It takes me a while. I even got myself into a fucking Scooby-Doo episode. And then, Kelly acts really weird and is just standing in front of the entrance to another bomb while telling Lloyd to go disarm something else.
I think there's a bomb in this area.
No,
I'll concentrate my efforts around here. Lloyd, you try another area.
Oh my god.
I think there's a bomb in this area. I'll concentrate my efforts around here.
I heard you the
Lloyd,
first time.
you try another area.
Lloyd, you try another area. Get out of here, bitch ass. You don't belong here, Lloyd. You got weird nipples, and your pubes look like steel brush. Fuck you, Lloyd. You're a bitch, Lloyd. That's all I hear. Ooh. Daddy almost got caught. Daddy's scared for his life. I gotta stand my ground. Daddy gotta stand his ground. I already disarmed like, I don't know, 7 bombs while you've just been chilling here? Fuck you, Kelly. Shoot! Lloyd! Lloyd, I hate you, Lloyd. Why do you pull that trigger so slow, Lloyd? You're a bitch, Lloyd! Fuck. Fuck Lloyd. Your fat ass has been defusing the same fucking bomb all this time. I've been running around this bitch ass city, fucking going into the sewers and shit to fucking defuse bombs, and it don't even look that complicated. It looks like all the other ones you ain't even doing nothing. You ain't even pressing buttons. You're fucking waving your fingers at it like you're doing fucking magic tricks and shit. Alaka defuse. Go, go, gadget. Make bomb go away. Head out. Man, fuck you, Hanson. Or what the fuck is your name? Hank something. I don't know. You know what?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
Anyway, after we defuse every bomb but Kelly's, she calls us and is like, "Durr, I don't know where bomb at, Lloyd. Please help. I'm totally not acting stupid. I genuinely can't find it." Where's Harrison at? Why can't he help you? Explosivo diffuser! God damn it. We defused the final bomb and we all regroup. Now, I want you to remember that Kelly prevented me from defusing the final bomb, and that she went to quote-unquote try a different area, even though as Lloyd, I already disarmed all the other bombs. I want you to remember this because later it'll be important. Anyways, with that being said, Hanson's gonna be dead. Yeah! Yes! I knew it!
If somebody was here, he's long gone.
I said it from the beginning of the game. Hanson's gonna die. Hanson's dead. And whoever killed him sabotaged all our shit.
The radio's been destroyed.
The video analysis system's been sabotaged too. Now we won't be able to analyze the video feed from the unmanned probe.
It looks like the navigation system is out too.
Probe.
This is bad.
Slamming the desk
We're
while
now
saying
short one man and cut off from headquarters as well.
Don't think too long. We've got several contacts heading our way. From the way they move, I think they're walkers.
I thought you said we can't see the fucking unmanned. What the fuck? I thought you said we could not see from the unmanned probe. Like, what is it? You fucking lying son of a bitch.
They don't like us.
Okay, I guess our shit isn't like sabotaged totally. Make up your fucking mind, game. Anyways, we're surrounded. Kelly says she'll keep them busy, and we're supposed to go get ammo and weapons to help us. Now, it might seem crazy what I'm about to say, but I don't think just ammo is gonna help. We need backup, dude. I don't care if it would be considered treason enough to get me arrested and shot in the head. I'm fucking dipping. As soon as homeboy Hanson died, I'd be fucking out. O-U-T out. But whatever. We've got more pressing matters. Like, the vamps learned to pull triggers. Yes, that's right. These assholes broke out the irons. Funny enough though, compared to the two hitting growth spurt squirts, these guys with guns are way easier and way less dangerous. Oh, check this out. They've got Kelly dead to rights, but they let her go. Again, I want you to remember this stuff. We kill the gun vamps, rescue Kelly, and find out that the gun vamps aren't part of the big evil vamps, but rather they're a part of the big evil government. The gang decided to try to track the serial numbers or some shit on the gun vamp's equipment, and there was a whole mission of getting the advanced team's equipment, which was basically UV grenades and blah blah whatever. So we get back in the van and we try signing in, but all 3 of our access codes to get into the government website have been rejected and burned. But there's no time to worry about that now because Sex Appeal Vampire Lord is here. Oh shit. Why are you rolling up on her all tactical like, bro? She sees you. Why is she hiding?
With the cycle of the sun and the full moon fast arriving, how could this happen?
The cycle of the sun and the full moon?
Stop saying the full thing. Stop saying the full thing.
I thought the AIB was the government's eyes and ears, not the bloody teeth. There's no need to lie. We're in touch with the AIB.
I knew it.
They informed us that there was a rogue team out to get us.
I knew it.
They warned us that we should be careful.
I knew
What?
it. Well, now what? She's just gonna walk down that tunnel. Are we gonna
Follow
be
her?
No.
It's probably a trap.
Yeah, it's probably a trap. We're gonna die. We don't
But
have
we've got
like.
no choice.
Are you fucking kidding me? Now, before we get to her, we're forced to just watch as these vamps rush us from like a football field's length away, only for them to die to our firing line.
Give me that can't sleep love.
But after that, we get to fight the one and only grand mommy vampire in the whole game, besides Monique. Her boss fight is probably, in my opinion, pretty horrible. It might even be the worst in the game. Vamp Tate had us lead him into traps while taking cover. Okay, cool. Nemesis had tiny little brain teasers with having to navigate the warehouse. Hey, call me boring and stupid, I was engaged. But this? She literally just runs around the arena while we're supposed to shoot her. There's no way to take any cover besides like getting really close to where she's at and hiding underneath her. And I'm gonna be honest, I got bored and I let the AI shoot her. And hey, they did a pretty good job. At least she died in a kind of cool pose. Anyways, after she dies, the group talk about what the vamp said. That the AIB, in case I didn't mention it before, that's the name of the government vamp organization, is working with the vampires. So they think the one who sabotaged them and sold them out was the Colonel. They then conclude if they can't look at the unmanned probe stuff in like their van, then that means there's another van with the tech that can. And that explains how the AIB sold the team out to the vamps. So they decide to go and steal that van. This is called Vampire Rain. It's old, it's from like the PSA. Ooh. Finally, some fucking lore. I don't really understand. I just know these two are quote unquote natural vampires. Like they weren't bit, they were just born as vampires.
The very first vampires.
Come on, Monique.
And this is also like in the
find
1400s or the 1600s. It's way long ago.
Lord Hessler.
Yeah, that's the thing with vampires. They can live long.
That's all
they can
I
live
have
a
to
long
report.
time, can't they?
Yeah.
Are
Well, I
you
think
planning
we're
to
now
take
back.
on the U.S. government?
Such a horrible voice acting. We're back in modern times.
Edward, James, Margaret, haven't we lost enough?
I realize it goes against your wishes, but we don't have a choice.
Bad bitch spotted! Bro, you were so
Their time
obvious
has
with that.
come. Foley, the biologist, once told me something very interesting. He said that if you cool wine slowly, it stays liquid even below its freezing point. But when you apply just a little stimulation,
that worked?
An apt example of our current situation, isn't it?
I'm afraid the significance eludes me.
Both we and humankind are soaking in wine that has yet to reach its freezing point. As for us, we've yet to comprehend
This is some
what it means
fire
for the wine
writing.
to freeze.
That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck.
I would leave too, because what do you even do? What do you even do? Your boss just said that shit's like, I don't get it. Get your head cut off. It's better to just walk away. New side story. You're fucked if you think I'm watching that.
Oh, you are gonna be watching. You will be fucking watching that.
Actually, I've never even tried looking at the side stories. Let's see. Gallery. Huh.
Damn, you have a lot of catching up to do.
What the fuck is this? Oh, what the hell?
Oh, it's book?
They actually have... Yeah, we'll come back to these side stories later. Ironically, I enjoyed these way better than the game. The team show up to where the van is. Kelly falls down, Hansen leaves, and the game took all the ammo I had from me and left me with nothing.
They stole it from me, Carmine! They took it! That was today! Today!
I guess Lloyd must have ate it like Marines eat crayons. Oh, I tell you what, mine's real good. It's orange. Hey, what do you got? 762. Yada yada, we kill a bunch of vamps after getting ammo and... Oh no! Kelly's betraying us? I knew you were a fucking rat!
I have a fair idea.
So
Who?
Dixon had one of his lackeys in
The
my
fucking
team.
woman? Only
really
because
wants to
with the
start a war
bomb
with the
shit,
Night
he was
Walkers,
like,
doesn't he?
hold on, Lloyd,
And he
I'm
doesn't
covering
care
this
how many
area, I'll
rounds
get
you
this
might
bomb.
cause.
And then she's like, Lloyd, I can't
government
find the
fears a
bomb. And
full-scale
I'm like,
war.
that's bullshit. You know where the bomb is.
Every year,
You're a fucking
thousands of
traitor.
citizens disappear, but the government turns its cheek. Colonel Dixon can't tolerate the existence of the Nightwalkers.
Dixon?
Any rating has led you to believe that this woman...
Well, I know that Majima's
That's
voice
right.
actor doesn't like
And you'll be the
singing,
one
but
who
he's
started it
really
all.
good at it.
Years
An
of
assault team
karaoke.
led directly by the Colonel will
Yeah.
soon be going for the last Prime Walker. I guess they found the Walker before we did.
Is it the same team we faced off against?
It's the main force. A team of pseudo
Hell, they even
walkers
redid
developed by
24
the
Hour
AI
Cinderella
warriors
for
and
the newest
Lab Boys.
game.
They'll get the job
What is
done.
that?
And when they do,
I am
neither the government
painfully
nor the
like this
AI
guy.
will be able to stop
This guy doesn't
all-out
know
war.
peak, bro.
Did Dixon plan
I'm
this all
sorry,
along?
man. I'm just fucking
No.
beyond
He schemed it when you found out there was more than one Prime Walker in
retarded.
the
I'm
city.
fucking
So, he took advantage of a glitch in the operation.
Sorry it has to end like this. We made a good team.
No, we didn't.
I even regret
Half the
killing
time I...
poor
Oh
Hanson.
my god, you killed Hanson? You bitch!
You bitch! I'ma kill you!
I thought the vamp... Who could have seen this coming? So, Kelly's been working for the bitch-ass Colonel, and the Colonel really, really wants to kill all the vampires, even if it means making a bunch of innocent civilians die in the process. So, to make this work, the Colonel had Kelly sabotage us because... Okay, I'll be honest, I don't really know. But here's my best guess. Using what we know from the Colonel's side story, we'll get to that at the end of the video. The Colonel has a grudge against vampires because they killed his family. So naturally, he wants every single one of them dead. And in order to do so in his mind, he wants to launch an all-out war against the vamps. Whoops. The Prime Vamp, specifically this guy with the slicked back hair, also wants to go to war with the humans. That's why Hessler was like, you want to take on the government? So Slickhair and Colonel Dixon worked together to bring the team here and to basically use them as an excuse to launch this war. Something along the lines of, oh, the humans sent 2 assassination teams to kill us when... Sorry. Something along the lines of, the humans sent 2 assassination teams to kill us when we were minding our business quietly. Therefore, to preserve our species, we must kill them. Meanwhile, the government under Dixon would be like, the vamps kidnap, infect, and kill thousands of humans every year. To preserve our species, we have to kill them. You get all that? Anyway, Kelly's gun explodes because Harrison rigged it to explode. After Hanson's death, Harrison apparently looked at his body cam thingy and figured out that Hanson never struggled, never yelled or anything. Meaning that whoever killed him was someone he knew and someone he trusted. So, someone on the team. Now, how did Harrison know it was Kelly and not Lloyd? He didn't. He rigged both pistols to blow. Pretty clever.
I'm sorry about
Once
that.
again, I'd
but I
rather be
didn't know
playing
which one of you I could
fucking
trust.
Dead Souls.
What's that?
I guess that's why you're the boss.
After this, Harrison and
Lloyd
decide that with Hanson dead, Kelly a traitor, they should just say fuck it and bum rush the last Prime Walker to try and save America from an all-out vamp war. The only notable thing that happens before we get to the last Prime Walker is that Harrison reveals he too has been seeing the Doctor's freaky-ass child walking around.
What do you need, our Lord and Christ, Chica's Christ?
I already added him saying that exact thing.
Do you know? No, forget it. Forget I said anything.
Well, and Harrison reveals the reason why he survived Afghan. Damn! They Bioshock that man. The game then shows us another cutscene of Hessler reminiscing on the past. Oh boy, more lore. This is what I saw in the beginning.
Ooh, wow. Welcome, Chicas.
The sun!
I have been sucked.
It just looks like
Yeah, I
she's
need to
tweaking,
get-
right? It doesn't look like she's dying. When I first saw this, I got real weirded out.
Just fucking.
It's been 800 years since I last met a vampire created by nature, not a bite. Do not fear me. I am like you, a natural vampire.
So what am I
What is your
needed
name,
for, and where are
child?
we gonna do it?
We're gonna play Repo.
We're gonna be.
That is the only time she ever speaks, by the way. She just says her name and then nothing else.
Oh, so it's a character that I don't care about them.
I'm fine, Monique.
What?
I was dreaming.
Then who's the little
Dreaming
girl
of the
that's
past.
chasing me?
In the centuries past, I was both the hunter and the hunted.
Gentlemen, I have a confession to make.
Always wondering
Well,
as to the reason of my
I do
very
not feel like
existence.
playing Repo.
That's fair.
I think I'll have that answer this day.
The new update only brings like a few weapons, and the new map is just okay.
What even is the new map?
Anyways, Lloyd and Harrison move through the base like they're playing Army of Two.
Please bring it back. I beg you.
This section deadass felt like padding with more cutscenes. I'll be honest, I got lost for a while, and at this point in the playthrough, I was getting bored. But I eventually found my way to this door that looks painted on, where Lloyd and Harrison steel themselves to face the last Prime Walker. We get another Hessler cutscene where he seems contemplative about how he still hasn't found peace in his life.
Come on, Monique. Over that ridge. This time, we might find a place where we can
Now
live in
comes the question
peace.
of where do I stick all of these? Guess on here, right?
We never made
The only
it
place
over
I
the
can
ridge,
put them.
did we?
That's where my kitchen garbage bags are. Hey. Guess there's this area here. You could stick stuff up there.
I wonder if mankind is doomed to the same fate, never to know the peace we sought.
Not a bad idea.
When we read his side story later, you'll get why. Monique gets worried about all this and walks off. Now, we get to kill the last Prime Walker, slicked back hair. I forget his name and call me a lazy bastard, but I'm not looking it up. Anyway, he screams about the cycle of the full moon and sun and blah blah blah. This results in blood raining down, and presumably, this will fuck up all the humans by turning them all into vampires. I don't know. There's something up with Harrison, obviously. He goes to distract all the vamp commandos outside as we deal with Slickback. His boss battle is pretty boring. All it is aiming at Slickback when we can and killing vamps that rush at us. Now, I don't want to be totally negative. I know throughout this video I've just been railing on this game mostly, but I do gotta give props where it's due. The boss arena looks super fucking cool with all the blood raining. Like, I could imagine this kind of area in maybe Devil May Cry or something similar. But anyways, then we get to the second phase where, holy shit, he can fly. Holy shit, he can shoot fireballs. This is such a dramatic difference from, you know, Vamp Rotate with a shotgun, Nemesis laughing while climbing shit, Boob Window with a machine gun. So far it's been, yeah, the Vamp soldiers can two-hit you, but the bosses? Well, that's just pure nepotism. They suck at their jobs. They're frauds. Why weren't they on the level of this guy? This guy can actually do shit I expect of vampires. The blood rain was one thing, but this is something... Okay, cool. I was about to say.
Lord Hessler, forgive me.
Well, it was cool while it lasted.
You did it. You saved the city. You can go home now.
I knew it. He was acting weird.
Like my dental work? Yeah. A Nightwalker bit me when I was delivering Foley. I was afraid I would live the rest of my life as a Nightwalker. Thanks, Lloyd. Do me a favor. Tell my family I died as a man.
That sucks. Well, it was cool while it lasted. Monique shows up, says she's the mother of all Nightwalkers. Oh shit, it's her.
My name is Monique. I am an elite walker who gave birth to the Nightwalkers.
My bro just died and you're coming in here now?
Right now, the only two left of what you term Nightwalker are Lord Hessler and I.
Okay.
Lord Hessler wishes to speak with you.
Okay. Hessler. Is he the one who turned you into a Nightwalker?
No. Lord Hessler and myself are vampires born by nature.
Okay.
I just killed a whole bunch of your kind and you're not even a little bit mad? Like, oh,
Lord
this
Hessler
has like
has
25 main
instructed me to let
missions.
you live.
Is that so?
But you would seek to put an end to his life.
Yes, I would.
Then I cannot allow you to live!
Am I about to fight her? Monique's boss battle follows the same pattern that the rest do. It's somewhat boring and it's a test of patience. It takes me what feels like forever to kill what is essentially a vamp kangaroo just hopping around the arena.
I can't let you end life, Lord Hessler. I wish we could have seen the other side of the ridge together.
Is she dead? Oh damn, is this what it looks like? Oh, okay, I guess that's the same as the other Nightwalkers, ain't it? Boo-hoo. Rip Bozo, I guess. After killing Monique, we confront Lord Hessler. Hey, what up, man?
You've come alone? What of Monique?
Monique, tried fucking me up, bro. And you know, it was in self-defense. I'm just gonna say that right now. I stood my ground.
As though we will never see the other side together.
Lloyd's like, oh, you know, everybody I know is dead. I'm about to crash out.
Aren't you going to fight back?
For what purpose? My dream of taking our kind over the ridge faded. as all dreams do when the sun rises. In a moment, I will learn the destiny of our kind. It's a truth I fear to see.
Those are some fuck-ass pants. I thought he was, like, naked for a second. But maybe I'm just a pervert. Is this gonna be one of them things where I choose one of two endings? Okay, I guess I don't get a choice. Lloyd is just like, fuck it, I'm walking away, bro. Why? I didn't even get to make a choice.
Headquarters. Is anybody there? Over.
This is John Lloyd. We've destroyed every Nightwalker in Area E9.
Roger that. It's a wonder you survived, sir.
Who's this?
I'm Colonel Dixon's former aide. The renegade elements who sabotaged the operation have all been arrested. I'm currently acting under the direct orders of the AIB's assistant director.
What happened to Dixon?
I'm afraid that he's just suffered a fatal coronary. There's a helicopter heading your way. It'll meet you at the extraction point.
Just
By
like
the way,
the story.
Congratulations. On your return, we'll arrange an extended leave following your debrief. I'm sure that...
Lloyd's like, shut the fuck up, man. Well...
Next sundown, 12 hours, 14 minutes.
The fuck was that about? I thought they were gonna let me choose whether or not I get to fuck up Lord Hessler. Who the fuck is this? Cause I thought the little girl was Monique, but then it was the tall girl who was Monique. Who the fuck is this? Does this guy have fucking schizophrenia? Is he just like, man, I lost everything. Time to escape the only way I know how. Coping mechanism. What the fuck was that ending? What? That's it? After all that, killing Monique and everyone else, Lloyd lets Hessler go and Hessler walks away with the doctor's daughter, who I guess will be like the new Monique or something because she's a natural vampire. Surprise! And then Lloyd walks away into the daylight. Now, when I was doing the most minimal of research for this script, everyone kept saying that there's two endings, but since this is such an old, obscure game, there's nothing written anywhere that gives like a super concrete and obvious answer on what ending you get. By the time I'm writing this, the game has been long gone from my life, so I'm not experimenting for y'all, sorry. My best guess is that during this cutscene where Lloyd aims the gun, you, the player, have to press and maybe hold the fire button. I'm getting this from these old ass abandoned game facts pages where people mention the whole fire button thing. I also enjoyed the fact that A Kindred Soul also doesn't really get this story. Like, I understand what happened and I think I know why it happens for the most part, but I'd be lying if I said I thought every writing decision made sense to me. But anyways, here's that other ending.
Maybe you point that fucking cannon at me.
I will learn the destiny
Well,
of our
I'll change my tune, you know?
It's a truth I fear
You think
to
I'm as
see.
frail as a crate?
It's true, vampires are made of wood. That's why they burst into flames and rot in the sun.
Well, there he goes.
Just like actual wood.
It ends.
Okay, so... why didn't we use that pistol throughout the game?
I have no idea. Maybe he truly was part crate.
This is AIB headquarters.
It can't be the same pistol, right?
This is John Lloyd.
No, it's
We've
not the same
destroyed every
pistol because the
Nightwalker in
pistol you
Area
usually
E9.
use has a silencer on it. That one did not have a silencer.
Who's this?
Maybe he took the silencer off.
And it just suddenly became good?
Yeah. Maybe that was DLC for the game that I didn't get. Was removing the silencer. Damn it.
assistant director.
What happened to Dixon?
I'm afraid that he's
Oh yeah, so to get that that ending, you just have to mash on the R button, your trigger button. So like as soon as I got there, I was just hammering on that thing, just constantly. Which is why that cutscene ended immediately and didn't do the pan around. Just like, well, you press the button, let's get this shit over with.
Pull the trigger, Lloyd. Pull the trigger.
Next sundown,
We got places
12
to be.
hours, 14 minutes.
So why is he talking about the next sun? Oh no. Look, she brought him a glass of wine. No, honey.
You were gonna
Your pet's dead.
You were gonna teach me the wine trick.
So you want to see some bullshit?
I mean, I've been seeing bullshit for 24 episodes. But
this game is good enough. We'll totally get a sequel. Just throw that in there at the end. He's not totally dead. Maybe Emily Foley has been making vampires with wine or something. I don't know. I'm never drinking red wine again, though. Just in
that's
case.
a fucking lie.
Lloyd shoots Hassler. Hassler's like, finally, and turns into dust. It's funny because everyone else, as far as I know, turns into goop. Maybe Monique was dust. The doctor's daughter shows up, pours some blood on the ashes, and they walk off like the other ending. And that was Vampire Reign, a very weird, very clunky, very UTV game. I'll remember it somewhat fondly for the experience I had. Showing my friends the silly stuff about it felt good. We all shared some good laughs that I'll treasure for a good amount of time. But oh no, we ain't done yet. There's a couple of last things. Those side stories I mentioned and some multiplayer footage. As far as I can tell, it's just how single player is with new weapons that we didn't get to use, and the ability to be a Nightwalker, which just equals to growing in height, running like a freak, and slapping people on the ass. For obvious reasons, I couldn't get my own multiplayer footage, so shout out to these guys for uploading some. Not even just that, uploading recent footage from 2024. It's admirable. As admirable as whoever wrote the side stories. I'll play the footage in a bit and you can pause to read it, but I felt like these were really cool bite-sized backstories for each of the characters. They weren't masterpieces of fiction, to be sure, but they do add some context to things. How Lloyd survived his squad dying because Kelly's brother saved his life, also Kelly's brother's fucking dead. How Hanson, a computer geek, was enlisted into the vampire hunting AIB, why Harrison cared so much that the captain of the advanced team was hurt and infected, why Kelly uses a sniper in-game, and why the Colonel wants so badly to kill all vampires, and why he died suddenly of a quote-unquote heart problem. Anyways, here's those stories with some music, courtesy of Dead Rising.
Thanks for watching. My name is Forehead Weapon, my friends call me Katamari, and you can call me whatever you want. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to keep up with me and my work, please subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to know when I upload. I usually like to try and say something meaningful about life at the end of these videos. It's mostly self-advice for me that I'm also offering to you. But for this, all I'll say is that life can sometimes get really lonely. Even if you're someone like me who also likes his own comfortable autistic solitude time. You get alone too much and you start thinking about all kinds of stuff. You're alone because you're an awful person, and you deserve to be alone. You're alone because you don't know how to act normal enough to have people stick around. You're alone because you're you. But there's always going to be people in the world that will recognize you, recognize you're good, and they'll reach out to you, and, you know, they'll stick around, sometimes even nurturing the good that they see while they're at it. We can never be perfect, but with friends we can always try to be whatever manages to pass as our quote-unquote best self. No doubt these friends of mine have reached the end of this video, and I want to say thanks. Thanks for helping me. I appreciate it. Really, I do. Happy birthday, Shrimp. I'll catch y'all later. This is the other thing. When you shoot him with the sniper, they don't give a fuck. He went right back to bit. He was like, huh? Damn.
Is he smoking?
Yeah, he's smoking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like you're just racist. I don't know.
Okay, Kelly. Be very careful.
That's literally just a zombie, bro. That's literally just a zombie.
No, TF2, that is a homeless man who has fallen on his fucking... fallen on a hard time.
Ooh, TF2 Gamer, you might get canceled after that one.
Was she... Oh, that was a vampire? I thought that was just a normal hooker. Very well.
No!
I feel like this game only has vampires because it wouldn't sell well if they were crackheads.
I love
this game so ass.
Oh, I love the night.
Dude,
I hate the rain.
Yeah, they're not vampires, bro. There's no fucking way. I refuse to believe this shit. I love the night. I hate the rain.
Fuck, I'm gonna make a run for it.
All hail Plankton.
All hail Plankton.
Bro, they would have been seen my boss. That dude right there should be like, huh? What's up, sir? You're looking around the corner. What, do you need something? Am I
just a box?
What? Just a box. Must have been the wind. What the fuck are we supposed to do here? Are we?
I'm not getting fucking weak as fuck. Holy shit, you went fuck.
That's bullshit. Now to wait for my health to regen.
Nah, I gotta post peek real quick. Hold on.
Oh yeah, their goo is purple, and when you look at them through the fucking thing.
Who?
Oh! 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 They're purple too. That scared the fuck out of me.